your database is full of cold leads, your agents aren't using your technology, and you're missing out on valuable referral business. These are three things that Ruuster directly solves for you. Now, you've seen Spencer and I traveling all around the world, attending a ton of events. I've been lucky enough to meet a lot of you in person. You've seen me just absolutely posting as much as I can on social media. And I still seem to get this question, I don't really know what Ruuster does. I see you guys all the time. You always smile and wave at me, but I actually don't really know what you do. And so by the end of this video, the goal for me is for you to better understand exactly what it is we do at Ruuster. So we'll start from the top. Your database is full of cold leads. And I know this for a fact to be true. I was just at KFR Ranch last week. I met with somebody there. Yesterday we ran through the CRM audit that I talk about and have pinned in the first comment of this video. And this person who has all the lead sources, dozens of agents, highly successful, top producer, had 54,000 leads in their database. 37,000 of them were totally unengaged, completely unengaged, cold, doing nothing, getting nothing. At the Fast Forward Movement event I was at before the KFR Ranch event, we actually shared some information that we went through the same CRM audit with Dan Beer, right? Someone who's been a top performing team for years, has his systems highly buttoned up. He still had 60,000 leads getting nothing, zilch from him. So we were able to add them to our platform and immediately kick up activity. Justin Harvey, the #1 team in Canada, right? You don't get to #1 by having broken systems, yet he still gave us 100,000 cold leads because his systems had left them behind. So how does this happen? How do you end up having all these cold leads? Well, it boils down really to this concept called sunsetting, right? After a certain period of time or a certain period of unengagement, your platform will actually sunset the leads in your database. They actually turn them off from getting alerts, and you really have no visibility into that. It's very difficult to time exactly when this is going to happen on a per lead basis, and when you have thousands of leads, it's very, very difficult to manage. And so what happens is you end up having tens of thousands of leads who are totally unengaged with you because your systems have shut them off. What Ruuster does is we integrate directly into your system. We view the activity history so we know what type of properties these leads have been looking at, and through just a few clicks of a button, we can add a custom property alert for tens of thousands of leads. So we're not sending the same content to everyone. We're actually building a custom alert per that lead's activity history. And the secret sauce here is they never actually sunset. So as your lead's activity, ratchets up or down, our send frequency will ratchet up or down, but we don't actually shut them off. And this is what keeps your leads engaged for the long haul. And this is particularly important because the average online lead buy cycle is 19-ish months. But your standard platform shuts off their property alerts around 12 months. So you have that delta of 7 months where people aren't getting anything from you. Do you think people are going to remember you 7 months later? No, they're not, right? So these are missed opportunities that Ruuster solves directly. Now, your agents aren't using your tech. How does Ruuster solve this? Well, specifically, we work with mostly Follow Up Boss clients. And Follow Up Boss is an incredible CRM. I recommend it almost every day. But what the major shortcoming with FUB is they don't have a native IDX built into their platform. So your agents are then required to leave the CRM in order to set up listing alerts or share listings with their clients. And what happens is you go and buy some system that is very nice, great, powerful, has all the adjectives, but they still require the agents to leave FUB, and agents have to learn that system. So they choose not to. They instead opt for your MLS. If I'm already leaving FUB, I might as well go to the system that I know best. And pretty much every agent knows their MLS. That's what they started with. So as a team leader, you end up having a database with very, very little activity in it, and you have agents who've set up dozens of their leads on MLS searches that gives you no insight to their activity whatsoever, right? It's very hard to keep agents accountable. It's very hard to build a pipeline. And as a result, any of those agents who leave can very easily take those leads with them because they're already set up in their MLS portal. And so now you end up paying for systems that people aren't using, and you're missing out on opportunities. So what Ruuster does to solve this is we were the first company to actually embed our product into the lead profile and allow you to send properties from that lead profile page. Right? Fub has this great feature called embedded apps. We embedded the Ruuster product into the lead profile, and now you can actually search for listings and share them directly with your leads without having to leave Follow Up Boss. Now, we set up listing alerts automatically, but there are instances where you want to share a specific listing with a specific lead, or you want to edit the search that we created, or you want to create a search of your own. Now you don't have to leave Follow Up Boss. You can actually do all of that in one place. And that results in your agents actually adopting your technology because they aren't required to manage multiple logins. Now, the last piece, you're missing out on valuable referral business. I think this is something that gets really underlooked. If you're doing tons of business, you have inevitably tons of people who are looking for mortgage, insurance, home warranty, moving companies, but you also have people who are looking for contractors, electricians, plumbers, roofers, tilers, right? When I bought my home, within the first 3 weeks, I hired a painter, an HVAC, and a dishwasher repair guy, right? So these are all vendors that give you the opportunity to refer business, build professional relationships, and also maintain the attention of your leads. So in our platform, we built into your white labeled client portal a vendor directory. This client portal is an app that your clients will download straight to their phone. It's branded specifically to you. You don't actually see the Ruuster brand anywhere. And you can use it to search for properties. You can use it to have conversations inside of the app itself. We can integrate your home value tool, but this vendor directory has proven to be incredibly valuable because now as your client, if I need to hire a painter, I don't have to go to Google, I don't have to go to Yelp, I don't have to dig through any of the emails that you sent me with all the vendors that you've recommended. I can just pick up my phone, hop into the Randy Carroll the Realtor app, and hire the painter that you recommend. You then will get notified that your client has reached out to your vendor. So this gives you an incredible opportunity to reach out to your vendor, make sure that they actually made contact with your client, and then reach out to your client to make sure they got their needs met. Oh, and by the way, are you interested in knowing how painting your house might impact your home value, right? Everyone wants to know the answer to that, so that's a very easy conversation to potentially pick up another listing. So at the end of the day, Ruuster is going to help re-engage the tens of thousands of cold leads in your database. We're going to get your agent to use the technology that you've been paying for and that you run your business on, and we're going to help you capture more referrals and repeat business through a vendor marketplace that you customize. So I hope that was helpful. I wanted to keep this short. Please check out the pinned comment and click on the link to get that CRM audit. That's really going to help you understand the size of the opportunity in your database. And if it's not something that you fully understand, I'm happy to go through it with you. Spencer will go through it with you. It's very, very simple. Actually, it will take less than 10 minutes of your time. So if you made it this far, thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you shortly. Cheers.